You're live.
Hello, Facebook Live. This is Dr. Stephen Schwartz, Dr. Vibe, and I am here today. And my lovely assistant Brielle is going to be watching the phones as we do a call-in, live call show. And we've been doing having all kinds of amazing guests here over the last, this is episode 19. So basically, the last 19 weeks we've been going live, and we've had some amazing people on. And as it comes down today in the middle of the summer, I just decided that I wanted to go live by myself. And we've been having a lot of people follow the show, and I'm really happy to see that and to hear that. And I'm happy to have you as part of our community. So there's so many things on the horizon as we are getting started for this summer, as we're gearing down into the following levels of what's going on next. So let's see, where should we start? Where should we start in this amazing journey on the Epic Vibe Show with Dr. Vibe? Well, maybe let's just talk about where we were, past, present, and future. As we talked about on the show extensively, we went coast to coast with the Epic Vibes tour with Dr. Vibe, and we activated all these nodes, all the way to New Jersey and New York and back to Los Angeles. In the last couple of weeks, we've just been really grounding into this space, into what's been happening, and reconnecting with a lot of people that we've been sharing time with before we left, but also meeting a whole bunch of new people. Miss Anna Bliss, one of my dear friends, did an amazing meditation with Torkum G at the infamous Wisdom, the Wisdom in the Arts District in LA last Thursday. And we set up a vibe zone. We've been setting up multiple vibe zones since the induction of the Wisdom, and it's one of my favorite places in all of LA. It's a fully immersive playground, and we have a lot of friends that perform there, and we just love bringing the vibes. Love bringing the vibes there, and it seems like every time we go, we meet lots of very interested people that are interested about this technology, and so it's a great place for us to be. So thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Anna Bliss. Thank you, Torkum, for allowing us to be part of your event. We had a great time, and that was really almost like a little warm-up. That was our first event that we had since being back from our tour, and we ended up doing the week before my first ever vibrational sound therapy level 1 certification class. And that was really special to me. We had about 10 people in the room, and we got it all recorded, and we put together everything that you need to know to become a level 1 vibrational sound therapist. And I feel like my journey here in California, as much as it's been about Dr. Vibe and making these vibrational sound therapy technologies, more importantly than that, I've really been reflecting back on my time as a doctor and as an educator in Colorado. And I think more than anything else, what I feel most called to do is to teach. And I think about as a practitioner, and people coming into my office and paying me for services to helping them feel better. I had my modalities, obviously using sound, light, frequency, vibration, and all of these things. These were all important tools, but ultimately the message that I was sharing with my patients was that we had the ability to heal ourselves by just finding the appropriate vibrational resonance. And this all started through muscle testing and taking a vibrational frequency and putting it into your field, and then allowing that frequency to influence your field. And what's so interesting is the frequency itself is innocuous, meaning the frequency itself holds no charge. What holds the charge is the way that the field interprets that energy, and then having, based off of cellular memory, create specific chemistry that allows a certain emotional, physical, chemical reaction to occur. That's a really big nugget. And wanting to show people that by putting specific frequencies into your field and then literally reprogramming your neurology using acupressure, that's what we were doing. Maybe a little bit of radionics, a biofeedback testing. We would literally be able to rewrite our neurological computers. And when I really looked deeper into this process, I saw that all we need to do is influence the way our fields express themselves through the word that I always like to use, a signature, a neurological signature. It's not about the signature, it's about the energetic chemistry that's created from that signature. That to me is what's most important as I'm educating my clients and helping them along their vibrational healing journey. And I'm really proud of this book that I wrote that came out in 2015 called Primal Resonance: Discover the Secrets to Health, Vitality, and Optimal Human Performance. So check it out. It's my little picture on the back. And I wrote this book after being in practice from 2000 to 2015, and I sold a practice, and I was getting ready. I was working part-time in two different practices, one up in Vail, Colorado, and one in Denver, Colorado. And I was thinking, what's the next step? And I said I really wanted to write this book, and it's based off the top 10 list on how to reverse aging and degeneration using sound, light, and frequency technologies. And the new epidemic in America, chronic systemic inflammation. And that was, with that intention, I moved to California. Not exactly sure what I was going to be doing, and I started manufacturing the Vasil Series 1 and through Holistic Health Science. And now we're creating the Vibes, vibrational individualized body enhancement systems from bioharmonic technologies. But you know what? It seems like the vibrational industry is booming at this moment. Everybody I know is coming out with their own pillow or their own floor or their own vibrating whatevers. And it's interesting because, vibrating massage chairs have been around forever. Vibration plates have been used since the 60s by the astronauts to help to ground different frequencies for bone density while in outer space. But it's interesting is now it comes down to what are we programming through these vibrational membranes, and how can that process of entrainment really influence and shift physiology. And this is what I'm talking about versus during my level 1 certification training. And we talked about the history, the history of sound healing, which dates back 40,000 years to the early Aborigines, who were thought to be the earliest, some of the earliest people on this planet. And they're playing through a desiccated tree and creating a rhythm that they say resonates with the frequency of the earth. And they're putting their intentions and their voice through it. And they said they could heal bone with these instruments. And then that progresses through to to the Greeks, to the Egyptians, and then that would use vowel sounds for levitating kiloton blocks of stones into place to create the Great Pyramids and other megalithic structures. And then the Greeks and Pythagoras and the mystery schools that use sounds and different instruments for healing. You know, this is the progression of how sound has been utilized. There's an interesting block, though, between about 350 years that takes us up into the modern times, where this study was kind of lost. And now it's making a resurgence just during this time of evolution of our own humanity as we enter to the age of Aquarius, enter out of the Aquarius and the Piscean age, and we are really connecting with some of the ancient knowledge using modern technology. And I really feel really drawn to teach about this. And this is what we talked about in our level 1 certification training. And then we got into early vibroacoustic technology. Olav Skile, the father of vibroacoustics, and working with different frequency ranges between 30 and 120 hertz, and all the different conditions that he saw through these frequencies using vibrational technologies were healing the bodies in a variety of different ways, which I think is fascinating. What's been really stirring around in my mind, though, has been not so much about what we can hear, but what we can't hear. The subatomic sounds and the supersonic sound waves. When we're talking, between 20 and 2,000 hertz, and then we're talking about 0.5 up to 100 hertz, which is what the skin ranges that our skins are receptive to. So when we can start to incorporate working in these ranges combined with our auditory range, we start creating a new delivery system for activated chemistry. That's what gets me really excited. And, this is my 3rd technology company that I founded since 2010. And the first one was developing a biofeedback system, and worked in wholesale lasers and music and things like that for different amazing hand-picked doctors and companies. Then Holistic Health Science, which was a company that I was very fond of creating my first manufacturing, my first vibrational technology, and now Biomic Technologies. But we're thinking about, more importantly, is not the hardware, but the software. And that's where this training that we're going to be working with is going to be evolving that level of software in order to create amazing technology. So that's what I'm feeling really drawn to be working and pursuing as this year, second half of this year, becomes activated and into 2020. How amazing is that? 2020? I remember when it was 2000, and what's happened in the last 20 years. It's been incredible. Where are we going to be in 2040? Think about that. Incredible times. So what I was saying was, we ended up, after the Wisdom, we had some of our earliest vibrational sound therapy students be able to come and apply this new skill that they learned during my training. And one of my students, April Ambrosi, she came and helped us out at the Wisdom, and then we ended up on Saturday being able to host a vibe zone. We brought 3 vibes to the Mayan Warrior art car fundraiser across from Union Station, in downtown Los Angeles. And I don't know, I mean, there was a couple thousand people there, and it was like Burning Man. It was a really cool event. Thank you, JJ, for setting up that space and inviting us to be a part of it. And thank you, Vibe Tribe, for showing up and supporting. Obviously, my lovely girlfriend, Brielle Bataille, and partner in crime. She's one of my best vibrational sound therapist students, and really committed to her craft and to his technology, which I really appreciate. Also, Cosmos Roth, he's one of our new additions to our Vibe Tribe, really feeling drawn to this technology, and came down and just threw himself into this whole experience. And it was incredible. I mean, he did great. I said, make sure you get everybody's phone number and everybody's contact information and put him on a Vibe, and that's exactly what he did. And I just really appreciate that. Anthony Powers, you're always there for us, which I really appreciate, and myself, and we held down a great zone all night. And what I feel is really amazing about that is that all the thousands of people that were there, we had our own little space kind of off to the side, and we were busy the entire time. We were busy really from 4 o'clock all the way till midnight when we broke down the zone. And the people that we connected with gynecologists, we connected with ophthalmologists, we connected with people that are doing sound healing and gong baths. We connected with people that were suffering from addictions. All these people just vibrated themselves over to our zone, and we had really just an incredible time. So thank you, Mind Warrior, for the opportunity to be a part of this event. And then we ended up packing up and going over and to another party down at the infamous Awa Oasia, where my dear friend Nadine is one of the main curators and owners of that space. And the Red Lightning, Blue Thunder fundraiser took place there, and we ended up holding another Vibe Zone there. It was just an amazing gathering of friends who I haven't seen in such a long time, and it really just brings me back to the community, because that's what this is all about. Who are we vibing with? I feel in this most recent incarnation of this company, and really of my life, I've really come to be fond of really just getting comfortable with my vibe, and just honoring myself to the place of what vibe am I putting out? And who's coming into my vibe? And being okay with all of it. And I feel really blessed to be able to have a situation where we can put ourselves onto these vibrating mechanisms and actually harmonize our connective tissue. We can actually go vibe ourselves. And we'd invite all of you to come vibe with us. It's really exciting. So that's what's going on. If you haven't had the opportunity to experience one of our vibrational sound therapy technologies, I invite you to. I'm super excited on this Monday at the Epic Vibe Show. I'm happy to announce that tomorrow we have our fresh new round of new Vibe 3.1 and Vibe 3.2s being delivered to my facility in San Diego. And we've been sold out for the last couple of weeks, and now we are ready to go again. So thank you all that have supported me and supported this company and have already purchased a Vibe and have been using them in your life. And for those of you that have been thinking about vibing, coming to vibe with us, whether it's at our event that we've been doing, Wellness Wednesdays, at our facility, at our office in Marina Del Rey, or just just in your homes or at any of these parties. Thank you so much. Some of the new upgrades, we have some new amazing breathable fabric, low maintenance, easy cleanup, top vinyl, which is incredible. We have these brand new custom headphones, new upgraded amplifiers, next level, and this is our third round just since the new year that's coming out. So thank you all for your support for that. And all in time for this coming weekend, where we're going to be going down to the OC, Orange County Yoga Festival. And our dear friend Justin Sturman, he is the curator of this amazing event. We went to the winter edition. And are there any questions? And we went to the winter edition and just had an amazing time. Orange County is such a nice little prelude between the hustle and bustle of Los Angeles and San Diego. So this is going to be right on Huntington Beach, literally just blocks away from Sunset Beach, and we're going to be. I'm going to be doing 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 different events that weekend. I'm going to be doing 2 Sonic Alchemy journeys, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and I'm going to be teaching a workshop also on Sunday at 1 o'clock. And we're going to be talking about how do you break through negative vibrations? Interesting question. So if you're interested in that, I'd encourage you to come to the OC Yoga Festival Saturday and Sunday. I think they're going actually till like after 9 o'clock on both nights. So through sunset, come and watch sunset. Some people are going to be coming just on the second part. We're going to be having a whole vibe zone set up there as well. So if you're looking for the Vibe Tribe this weekend, the OC Yoga Festival and Dr. Stephen Schwartz, Dr. Vibe. And that's where we're going to, and I believe we might even be heading back out to Colorado the following week for the Arise Music Fest. Since we did our trip, our Epic Vibes tour, Colorado's been coming in fast and furious, which is great because that's my spiritual home where this all began. And it's been an amazing time. So I think that's the update. For right now. Before I sign off, I'd really like to just share a little bit more about the energy, the energy of this company, Bioharmonic Technologies. We have so many opportunities to expand this company beyond just simply making vibrating beds. It's been on hyper speed, hyper warp since the beginning of the year. I remember when I started this company, really back in August, it was nothing more than just kind of an open invitation to create something beautiful. I felt that my first attempt here in California didn't really allow me to express my highest level of creativity, which is really what I've always said is I'm an artist, I'm a doctor, I'm an artist, I'm a visionary, I'm an author, and I'm really wanting to create a company and surround myself with people that are of that same caliber. So we have a lot of things that I'm not at liberty to share at this moment, but I can tell you that it excites me so much to be in conversations with these amazing humans, and that they value what I can bring to their projects with my level of expertise. And I think this is also a good time to mention my book. Yes, yet another book. And it's not a full-length book. It is a chapter. I'm a contributing author in a chapter called The Happy Brain Book. And I'm one of 30, I think we're 30 different authors that contributing. The likes of Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Patrick Porter. These are some top 3 people. We also have Terry Romberg, who owns the World Chiropractic Alliance. Then we have a variety of other major, Dr. Bob Hoffman, the Winner Circles, and a list of other amazing chiropractors and naturopaths and other people that are all contributing to this book that are resident industry leaders in the topic of the brain, nervous system. So it's called The Happy Brain. I'm going to be posting videos. This book is going to be coming out soon. And I would really hope and invite all of you to not just support that book, but get the information out of it, because we all deserve to have happy, loving brains. So this is Dr. Stephen Schwartz, Dr. Vibe, here running a solo Epic Vibe show, episode number 19, at a special location here in Venice, California, not Marina del Rey. And we are here every single week with this show, spreading the epic vibes. So please follow us on Bioharmonic Technologies Facebook page, Instagram page. Please follow me personally at Dr. Stephen Schwartz DC on my YouTube channel, and Bioharmonic Technologies on my YouTube channel. And please feel free to reach out to me personally. I love hearing from all of you, and I look forward to staying connected with you. Thank you. God bless.